subscribe and comment button. Get in where you fit in. And if you don't find that in this video, please check the other placements. Well, please check your other placements. All right, even if they're not in this video, okay? Because what's in this one may not be for you, and what's in here may. All right, so just be ready, to check other videos and see if something that's happening over there may be something that you can utilize now. Okay, I came in here for something. What did I come for? Okay, so I do have a reading that we're gonna do right now. All right. Also, guys, I want to complete something that I started with y'all a few days ago. All right. Prior to me going to help a sick friend, and I was trying to do some readings for y'all doing the meditation balls, and somehow I lost connection and didn't realize I did. All right, so give me a moment. I'm grabbing those right now. Can we talk about love? So my first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna do this reading that showed up, and then we'll go from there. Okay. Um, Hello, Miss Highly Favored. It's good to see you, girlfriend. All right. I want to tell all my moderators that showed up in the live last night, I thank you very much for showing up, all right, and helping me out. All right, so there's another platform that I'm connected to, and over there, when the people when they get the notification that I'm live, when they come in, I may have a flood of young people. It don't have to be, but sometimes it's young people, right? So let's go. Let's start with this first reading here. All right, now this could be a collective reading. All right, they're saying that all right, we have. Hold on. I got to get this a little better than this. Give me a moment. Okay, that's better. All right, I'm going to get a love oracle as well. It says soulmate. They say your soulmate is already with you in spirit. Believe this and they will manifest physically. So some of y'all, uh, your soulmate is already with you, okay? They might not be in the physical, but they're definitely connected to you right now. Now, let's get back to me being me, all right? Lately, I have not been myself. I know it. I've been Jane Blow, maybe John Blow. I don't know, but my ass got to be me. How about that? All right. Shout out to. Okay. All right. Hello, Saken, Kuma, Basi. All right. So you're asking me, can I tell you about your finances, right? Well, before I start doing tarot, we're going to go with the meditation balls. And let's see what my meditation balls got to say to you. So everybody that hit that like button will get a meditation message, okay? All right, meditation balls. A message from the Bandu balls. Bandu balls, okay? So, unless you are interacting with me by audio, you're only going to get just so much information, okay? All right. So, the free readings will only be with the Bandu balls. Now, you can ask a question, but there's no guarantee they're going to give you that answer. But from the past, every answer that came through was pretty much correct. Now, sometimes they give it to you in a humorous way. I've even had someone say that, uh, yeah, they say some things. Okay, so all I can tell you to do is sit back, enjoy yourself, enjoy what comes out, okay? All right, so I have one person on the like button. I need more than one person on the like button. All right, my screen is showing that there's 5 people in the live, but only one person on the like button. Okay, I'm Benu. I have a very important day on the 17th August. So can you please tell me about that day? Well, I can, but if y'all want extensive readings outside of me giving you the balls, I'm gonna need you to give me a donation if you don't mind. All right. If I have any moderators that are in the live, they can put my Cash App information in the chat box so you can go there and give me a donation. All right. Now, if you go to paid communication, you'll find me there too, Miss C, and you can come in and get in on my special. My special is $1.99 a minute, which is pretty decent, I think. But if you want me to give you an extensive reading, I think we need to stick with the $25. All right, so $25 per reading, ladies and gentlemen. $25 per reading. All right. $25. All right, so can you tell Bazi about their finances? All right, they say great, great, great. That's all they saying, great. You got great finances. And if they're not great now, they will be soon. Anything else you want to say to Bazi? Bazi, they want you to repeat this affirmation. I am my finances. I am my own finances. I am my own finances. We look outside of ourselves as needing money, but we don't realize that we are money. All right? If you know anything about those that are wealthy, multi-millionaires and billionaires, when they do affirmations, they say they are money. I am money. Okay? So know that you are money. All right? You have everything in you to become wealthy, rich, well off. You are money. Okay? Well, how you gonna come over here and do a quiz on me? If anything, I'm supposed to be doing the one doing the quizzing. Okay, well, you can be anything you want to. I don't discriminate. I like aliens too. Mm-hmm. All right. We got 3 people on the like button. 4 people on the like button. All right. Meditation ball readings. Meditation ball readings. All right, we're going to take this over to TikTok or Instagram, either or. And we're going to be getting these readings done by the balls, okay? Mm-hmm. All right, they talking about somebody, call somebody left hand Luke. All right, so maybe somebody's name is Luke. Or maybe you know somebody named Luke. But we got a left hand Luke in the house. Okay. All right, we got a Rose in the house. What about Rose? They say Rose is sexy. They say Rose is sexy. Okay, Rose is sexy. Okay. Oh, okay. Rose. Okay, so somebody think Rose, Rolls, or sexy. Hold on. Woo, glory, glory, glory. Thank you. Thank you. At times, people will question your spirituality as well as your you as an ethical person. All right, and you're gonna find there's a lot of people that has this idea or this image about what and how things are supposed to go. I know because I used to be one of them closed-minded people. So all I can tell you, when you find that you're dealing with people that are closed-minded, it's best not to even have much to say to them because everything you say, they're going to take it and try to pick it apart. They're going to try to analyze what you say. Thank you, Zara. Give them a message to Zara, please. Zara, they say that you are the backbone of something. You are the backbone, whether it be for your family, but a lot of stuff is relied on you. Okay, that's what they say. Okay, you pull the Tower card. Pull a Tower card. That means something is about to take place and it's inevitable, whether it be good, bad, or ugly. Okay, it means some upheaval and some changes are coming, and they're coming fast. All right. So, but they say you are the backbone. So in this case, since they say you're the backbone and you pull the Tower card, if you was to take yourself out the equation, you find out that things gonna fall apart. Okay? Yeah, you holding something together. Yes. So Zara said that she wants her justice. Well, that's something you're thinking about. They say just do it. Just do so. Whatever it is that you're thinking about, they say just do so. All right? Ooh, baby. There your Tower moment right there. They said you was the backbone before you even told me about that. All right. Hey, Theodora. How are you doing? It's about money, but they also say it's about timing. They say it's about timing, okay? All right, I hear one man trashes another person's treasure. All right? Now, in a relationship, you might not be everything that another person wants, but it's once you gone out of that relationship, they're going to find out you was the best thing, the mom's apple pie with olive mode. Okay? You was the cream of the crop. All right? But they fucked it out by listening to somebody else. Don't you know there's a lot of people that are being controlled today by other relationships, by family members? All right, can we go there for a moment? Can we go there? Let's talk about people. People that want to be in control, whether it be in a relationship, situationship, a pseudo-ship, because sometimes we be thinking we're in a whole relationship and we ain't nowhere. But there, I remember this guy told me one time that he said that money was my God. Well, if that was the case, why do I get up in the morning and I pray? Why do I go off and I give glory the glory? Okay, the honor and the praise. Why do I say hallelujah? If money is my God, if money was my God, that would be the first thing I do when I jump up every morning. I'd be running for my money. You know, you might get up and be late for being to work or going to work, but don't you remember to acknowledge God in all your way? Right? Acknowledge Him. That's a form of worship. Okay? But yeah, there are people that are very controlling, and they do it through money. They manipulate too. If you want this, you're going to have to do that. If you want this, you're going to have to do that. If you want me, you got to do this, that, and the other. Is that a form of control, or is that another way of compromising? Now, there's nothing wrong with compromise, but there's definitely something wrong when a relationship, situationship, pseudo-ship, whatever you want to call it, is one way. One way. My way or the highway. You know? Know about you, but even if it hurt, I'll take the goddamn highway. And I won't have no regrets about it. Because that was a decision I made. And I have to fuck with that. I have to deal with that. Can't nobody else deal with it. I've had to put I've actually gave myself tower moments in my past. Alright? Somebody need to hear this, so I gave myself tower moments. I remember being married. And you know, my husband at the time was feeling his goddamn self. All up in his ego. He don't have to wear a ring if he don't want to. Because if he don't want to be married, he don't have to be married. You damn sure don't. But motherfucker, you could have told me that from the beginning, that your ass didn't want to be married, right? And then we go to a grocery store. And the man all up in my face. Are you married? Telling me how beautiful I am. And all the amazing things he want to do for me, right? And I look at the end of the line, I see my husband in the back of the line. He at the end. And when this man asked me the third time, am I married? I looked back at him. I said, okay. When I took a deep breath to say, no, I'm not married, guess what? He can't, because, you know, I mean, if somebody don't want you, God will raise you up another one. He always got a ram in the bush for you. Okay? When one thing don't work out, something else will. When one thing don't work out, God got another one for you. Okay? If God try to bless you, let's go here. Let's talk about men first. If God tries to bless a man, because he said that he gave a woman, he gave a wife, a woman to a man as a gift. A woman, a wife. We ain't talking about no half-ass. All right? I'm not talking about somebody that all they want to do is just hang around and fuck. They don't give a damn about if your dish is clean, if your house clean. All they want is what you got between your knees. We talking about a wife, a woman. If God bless you with somebody that's very caring, all right, that's a gift. Not for you to take advantage of, but in my case, oh boy, I didn't want this. He didn't want this. And somebody else showed up. And they wanted this. And it wasn't just that person. Then somebody else showed up that I knew from back in the day. On my side of town. Because I know I didn't live nowhere close to where I used to. I was in a whole nother city. See what I'm talking about? But he sure opened his mouth and said, man, yeah, she married. Man, that's my wife. Well, bitch, put on the goddamn ring. Stop trying to run your ass around here trying to act like that you ain't married. You don't want to be married? Pack your shit and move somewhere else. How about that? Let me fend for myself. He got a little cocky again. Some months later. You know what? I don't need to be with you. I can find me 5 hoes better than you. No, not 5 hoes. He ain't call me no hoe. He called me a bitch. Man, I'm going to pack my shit and I'm going to leave. I'm trying to tell you something. Sometimes you got to give yourself a tower moment. So after he said this 2 times, I said, you know what? I'm going to pack this motherfucker shit up. I packed everything that belongs to him. Everything. I didn't do nothing nasty to him. I folded his shit. I put it in boxes. I sealed it. I made sure I cooked him a meal like I normally do every day. Had his bath water already made because, you know, he liked bubbles back then. I don't know what he like now. Had his clothes laid out for him. When he took off what he had on, I took that and I washed it. When he come out that bathroom, he went in the room and trying to figure out what the hell. And he say, what the fuck is this? I said, well, you said that you was moving, so I went ahead and took the liberty of packing all your stuff because I know you be very tired when you come in from work. I know, you know, that this is something that you don't really want to do, so while I'm sitting here on my day off, I just decided to go ahead on and pack up everything for you. He was quiet and motherfucker. He ain't had shit to say. Because remember, you can find 5 bitches better than me. I ain't no bitch. I control my shit. All right? Well, let's keep it moving. He laid there in the bed after he ate his food and smoked his cigarette or whatever the fuck he do. Got his legs crossed at the ankle. Flipping his toes back and forth, but he thinking. He thinking like a motherfucker. Then he told me, say, I'll just take my stuff tomorrow. I said, okay. Next day came, them clothes that I washed, the ones I ironed and everything. Yeah. He put those on to go to work. When he came home, the clothes he had on his body, I washed them again. He said he was going to leave come the weekend. Weekend came. He going to tell me. He waited, I'm going to say around 2 o'clock in the afternoon. He go, you know what? I ain't going to leave right now because I know you need help. I said, no. Don't worry about me because the Lord will provide. I said, the moment you walk out this door, God going to start blessing me. I'm not lying. The moment somebody walk out your life, God starts to bless you. You know you've been good to a person and they mistreating you, manipulating you, trying to control the situation, talking behind your back to other people, getting bad information and stuff like that. Yeah. God said he'll prepare a table before you in the presence of your enemies. He said he's going to anoint your head with oil, right? Yeah. He ain't going to let you go through nothing that you don't need to, but the stuff you go through is supposed to be a learning experience. All right? So what I'm telling you is that when the weekend came, it was time for him to leave. And he told me, I'll just stay here with you until you get on your feet. I said, no, you don't have to. You can leave. The Lord will provide. Within 30 minutes, that man broke the fuck down. And he was honest with me. He said, man, I don't know why I said all of that. I don't have no place to go. I don't know why I said all that whole ass shit. I was wrong. I'm sorry. You should apologize then. But instead, your ego got the best of you and made you think that I was going to be the one buckle down. I was going to break down and beg you to stay. I better not. And you got a lot of people today that's stuck in their ego. And baby, let me tell you this here. If you're dealing with somebody that got other people in their ear, may God help you. And I'm going to try to save that for another day. Hey, crazy dog. Thank you. Hello, Theodora. Yeah. Hello, Miss. Hey, Missy Woody. How you doing, sugar? Appreciate you. But yeah. Nigga ain't about shit. And I don't want y'all to think when I say the word nigga, N-I-C-C-A or N-I-C-C-A-H or N-I-G-G-A-H, I'm talking about a race. I'm talking about a person's mentality. Because nigga has nothing to do with a person's color. It has a lot to do with the way a person think. You got some people around here that's totally intellectual, but they're straight up intellectual nigger. You got some low life motherfuckers, and I'm talking about people that's in they low energy, and they a nigger. Uh-huh. You got some phlegmatic some bitches around here that's straight up a nigger. Nigger has nothing to do with a person's color, but it has a lot to do with the way you think, the way you treat other people. You ain't no bad bitch, male or female, you know? But anyway, I just needed to say that. So I'm not exactly sure who that's for, but it's out there and open now. I don't give a shit. So today is a I don't give a shit day, all right? And we're going to talk about some I don't give a shit things. Okay, so let's go on. Oh, thank you, ma'am. I appreciate that. Yep, people in the ear. All right, people in the ear. I got one for you. How about this? I remember one time I was in this relationship with this man. Well, I thought I was. I thought me and him was on good terms, right? Kind of find out this motherfucker was listening to other people tell him about his relationship with me. Well, damn, you making me think that your ass sleeping in the fucking bed with us. You in between us? You know everything going on? How you gonna tell this man that I ain't shit? What you know about me? All right? I'm a liar? Okay. Well, I haven't experienced being a liar since I was 19 years old. And I wanted to be one then. Because I got tired of telling everybody the truth and nobody wanted to believe nothing I said. So I said, you know what? I'm going to just be like everybody else. I'm just going to say the first shit come to my mind. And I did that. I think I did that for up to 90 days. It got to the place where I started to believe my own shit. And I said, Lord, I don't want to be a liar. Okay? Because I'm starting to believe my own stuff. I think I want to just be me again. And it took a few days. Because I had got to a place where if you ask me a question, I just say whatever the fuck came to mind. Then I had to tell myself, no, that's not true. The truth is, such and such, this, that, another. That's the truth. Okay? So that was a young Gemini. I went through that. I had a lot of experiences. Young, middle age, and a little older. Zara, I had a whole beautiful relationship with a man. And his mama was all up in his ear with that bullshit. Now, I don't know if she had a problem with me per se. Maybe it was my looks. I don't know. Maybe it's something. I don't know. But she had a problem with me. And instead of her coming at me, talking to me one-on-one, she rather tell her son, get rid of this woman. Get rid of this woman. But why don't you be honest? Why you want him to get rid of this woman? Do you feel like she a threat? You think she going to take your son from you and he not going to never come back? A lot of women don't understand as well as men. I mean, but I'm going to talk on women. When, if you're a mom and you have sons, you don't try to control their life. You don't try to pick no woman for them. You don't try to tell them, you don't do that, but you can make some suggestions. Okay? And you find a lot of men, I don't know if they're still doing it today, but I remember back in the day, majority of men wouldn't even marry another woman unless they was like their mama. If their mama was a thin woman, they married a thin woman. If their mama had long hair, they married a woman with long hair. Yeah. See, this conversation right here makes me want to go grab me a glass of wine because this is a wine moment. This is a 5 o'clock wine time. All right? Because, You know, there's a lot I want to say, but at the same time, some things I'm curbing because I don't want to say. I want to say, but at the same time, I'm trying to refrain myself from saying a lot of shit. But I want to let it rip. One thing I know about me being a Gemini, with Aries in my goddamn chart and Scorpio, and some more shit, and Aquarius, I can tab some shit where it can't be put back together. So I have to be careful of what I say, cause I really want to fuck some shit up. So, but I will say that there are some mothers that don't know when to draw the line. You feel like that you got to be in fucking control over your sons. You know, either do it my way or you're not gonna get this, that, and other. When the only thing you need to be doing is letting your son know whether or not you approve or disapprove. Would you prefer your son to be out there with one of them most stray ass bitches on the street that all they want to do is fucking suck? They don't wash a goddamn dish. They don't mop a motherfucking floor. But they want to leave their fucking fleas behind. Fleas can be crab lice. I don't give a shit. It could be a staph infection, but they want to leave something behind. A bunch of sleazy bitches. Or would you like your son to be with somebody that have some umph about themselves? You know, somebody that has some taste about themselves. Somebody that's clean. Somebody have some self-respect. You know, and we can take it a little further. There's a possibility that maybe you feel like that this person intimidates you. Well, one thing I know, I am an alpha. But I try my best to get along with people. I try to compromise. Because that's the intellectual thing to do, is to fucking compromise with a motherfucker. Opposed to, saying, no, it's my way or the highway. Bitch, please, sit your bitch ass down. Because it don't have to go that way. Because I know me. And I'm trying to compromise. Because without compromising, I say, well, fuck it, it ain't going nowhere. How about that? Roll my ass on down the street, I don't give a damn if I'm on a tricycle. I'll ride that bitch on down the street and get the fuck on. What? I ain't scared to put my feet in the street. Girlfriend, I remember being married. And my husband mama had the audacity to stand on her fucking porch with her pistol underneath her apron. What? You doing all of this shit because old boy got a problem with me. And you want to make sure that I don't do nothing real fucked up to your son because you plan on shooting me. You on some bitch shit. I don't understand toxic shit. I guess when you come from a toxic relationship, you need that kind of shit to be able to motivate you and continue to move forward. And rest assured, this motherfucker was coming at me with a blade. And I'm standing on the side of my vehicle. And I had to make a decision because I'm looking at this motherfucker coming at me with a blade. His mama standing on the porch with a gun. And I'm trying to figure out what the fuck did happen here. See, people like to say shit and put you in the middle of something. Even my own mama didn't even know this here. And I'm still trying to figure it out. Well, this motherfucker went out and forged my name on a whole bunch of shit. Lied and told the police that I gave him all my furniture and everything. I ain't gave him a goddamn thing. This motherfucker sold all my shit. Well, nobody needs to. You shouldn't have to fight another person, And I ain't gonna lie to you, I've been in some tussles, but that shit supposed to go, die down. I ain't gonna lie to you and tell you I still don't have no fight in me, because I do. And when you give up all your fight, you become a person that looks like they just gave up on life. And I can't give up on life. Because I know God told me he told me that he had some more things for me to do. He said that, not only that, he said that he was giving me more time. So when I come into somebody's life, whether it be for 2 or 3 months, 2 or 3 days, 2 or 3 hours, it's because God has given me something to give to you. But if you want to be a toxic motherfucker and don't receive it, it's okay. I did what I was supposed to do. Now I have no hard feelings. I have been in people's lives and showed up in the nick of time. But when people come at me and tell me, like this one lady, yeah, we're going down memory lane if you don't mind, because I think this is a time for us to get this shit right. Like this lady, she had diabetes. She married to this jet black man. I can't stand a jet black man. Don't get me wrong. All of them ain't the same. But I'm talking about these that go for this. They think they're God's gift to women and they want to fuck everything that they see. And they mess it too. This little motherfucker, I was doing hair because I used to be a cosmetologist, right? I did hair. I was good at what I did, baby. I had salons asking for me to come work for them. And if you're in Houston, Texas, even some of them on Cook Road. I had 2 apartment complexes that I did every day. And I had to make myself take off Sundays just so I can have some time to myself to be and spend with God. I had one lady that I went to school with, the half-ass did finish school, and she was over in another complex, dropping salt on me saying that I don't know what the hell I'm doing. This bitch didn't know how to do shit. And I would tell people when they come, they say, you know such and such. I said, yeah, I know her. I say, don't go over there and get your hair done. I said, because I'm not going to fix anything that she do. I'm telling you now, don't go over there because she's going to charge you very little. All she wants is your money and she's going to put you out of the house. Did she listen? No. You let her tell you that I ain't this, I ain't that, and this, that, and the other, and you can do better. She can do hair better than me, and this, that, and other. You know, I never back then. I didn't do that. Get back your shit at you. You know. I didn't railroad her in words. I just told you she don't know how to do hair. I ain't gonna lie on you, and I'm sure not gonna talk about you, but I will tell the truth. Bitch couldn't do no hair. So I let one of my clients ask me to go over there. Just go over there. And I went by and I said, hey, I said, how you doing? And she go, I'm all right. I said, oh. She said, I'm doing hair. I said, I see you are. I said, what are you using? Well, she using a cold wave that you would use on Caucasian hair, on black hair. That shit don't work. That shit ain't gonna never work. I told her, I said, you using the wrong kind of chemicals on her hair. She said, I know what I'm doing. I said, you do? I said, okay. I turned around and walked out. She put a plastic cap on the girl's head and said, pay my money. And she said, now, bitch, get out of my house. And I turned around and looked at her and I said, oh, Lisa, you going to send her down the street? Yeah. I don't want her in my house and you either. I want all y'all out of my house. I got what I wanted. Well, she did that whole ass shit. Then the girl stamped there looking at me crying. Bitch, I mean, I'm like, you think I'm finna fix that shit when I told y'all not to take your ass over there? I'm not gonna fix shit. I'm gonna let you deal with that shit. Now, you can come see me next month, but I ain't touching that shit. Hey, Miss Scooter, how you doing? Right now, we're just talking. We're gonna chew the fat. We're gonna talk about some bitch-ass motherfuckers. Yep. Yep, we're talking about bitch-ass motherfuckers. All right? Those that say they all of that and those that's not. Mm-hmm. You know, I understand why Florence Nightingale was Florence Nightingale. You know, she was a nurse. Yeah, she helped people out in their misery. She go around. She awful motherfucker, but she did it in a loving way. Nah, she didn't like seeing people suffer. You know, I can almost understand why she was that kind because a lot of motherfuckers be suffering and don't even know it. And that was people that didn't want to live and suffer, and they wanted to be out of misery. And this woman would come around. Now there's some more people, that was in the paper in the news. Let me see, 15, 20 years ago, that was doing that shit, going around the hospitals and helping motherfuckers check up out of here. But what about those people that have a success rate? You know, I remember one time there was this guy. He was in a real bad way, right? And I was trying to help him. I did everything that I knew in my powers, to help out. But then again, I did also explain to this person, that they was dehydrated, right? So, only thing I could think of doing is getting some electrolytes. Well, I got a lot of electrolytes. I also know lemon juice. Okay, I'm doing everything I can possibly think of, to help this person out. Well, a family member made a phone call, and I ended up getting a phone call. And instead of it going in the right way, everything went downhill. I got a phone call through another family member that said that asked questions about what was going on, and I told them, and they said, "Well, this person needs to go to the hospital." And I said, "Okay, I'll let them know." But I knew this person had no mind to go to a hospital. So, make a long story short, after the family member had a conversation with them on the phone, they decided that they would go head on to the hospital. But I could tell in the person's voice that I was talking to, they felt like it was my fault. I ain't did shit. I ain't did shit. All I did was just care for this person day and night. Pray for them. I had some essential oils and stuff. I did some cessations of that. I was trying to make sure that they got plenty of fluids in their body, and I explained to them that they were dehydrated. I didn't lie. Well, this person finally did go to the hospital, and I'm glad I was able to take them where they needed to go in their vehicle. I've never been a person to really impose on another person's will. But this particular person asked me to drive them. This person also asked me to take them to go take care of run some more errands too, some personal errands. And I did that. And although I did these things, and I did them because, for one, I really care, and the other because I was asked to do, I don't think it was really appreciated. Because the other family members made it seem like, or the family member, made it seem like that I was really a bad person, a very treacherous person. I can't be trusted. And I realized that this person is very manipulative. I also felt like, well, my intuition told me that this person wants control and feel like that if they begin giving me too much attention, that they will be out in the cold. So, in order for them to continue to have the control that they do over this particular person that I was helping out, they would have to dangle things in their face. One thing I will not do is tell you, I did this for you and that for you. And this is in my name and that's in my name. I won't do that whole ass shit. You know, the Bible says let another man praise you, but you want to toot your own horn. You got to make a person feel guilty or like they're obligated. But real love don't do that. That's not love. And then if it don't go your way, then you say, well, okay, then let me prove it to you. I'll take this back and I'll take that back. But who's petty now? You don't do that to people. Especially people you say that you love, because that's not love. That's a form of manipulation and it's control. The Bible said perfect love casts out all fear. You sure right. And it also said God is not the author of fear, but of what? Power, love, and a sound mind. How you gonna call some? How you gonna do that? Now I wish I could really speak my mind the way I want to, but I'm not. So I have to find different ways of saying things. Okay, but I will say I feel like if somebody has something that they want to say to me, be man or woman enough to say it to me alone. I respect it better. Don't wait until you get an entourage of people around you to show your ass. Because if I'm going to show my ass, I'd rather do it by myself. I don't need no group of people. I don't need nobody trying to pump me up to do a goddamn thing. If I do it, I do it because I want to. But I'm not a person that needs an audience. Majority of the time you find people that need an audience to get something off their chest or to act out, you're dealing with a scary motherfucker. I really feel sorry for that particular family member. But I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that God put me in this person's life. And and hers too. And things are starting to unfold, but there are some things I dare not say out loud. Because, you know, being a person that's into metaphysics, a lot of people always think that you ought to do something. You're trying to cast a spell. Girlfriends, did I tell y'all that? Yeah, I was accused of doing some witchcraft on somebody. Why would the fuck I want to do witchcraft on a man? How many times have y'all heard me say, I don't believe in doing no love spells on a man because I want to know beyond the shadow of a doubt if this man care for me on his own or, or not. Because if he don't, I need to know that. If he do, I need to know that too. But I don't need to think that he does and I can cast a spell, a love spell. Because you start doing that shit, motherfuckers start getting aggressive with your ass. Because you went against their will and they really don't want to be there. Hey, Weezy. So I do feel like that I was given an injustice. I was injusticely done. And I felt like that I was sold out, uh, uh, pushed under a bus, so to speak, for something materialistic. And I think that was really fucked up. That's all I'm going to say about it. Now, let's go somewhere else. So I'm going to do a short reading. I may not leave this video up. I'll probably delete it. Because there's no reason to leave this up. You know, I'm just doing some bunch of ranting today. We talking about some real shit. Motherfuckers think they all of that in a bag of chips. You know, sometimes, you know, people are feeling real low and you tell them the truth. But that's some whole ass shit. That's all I can say. I remember this guy used to say to me all the time, he said, "Oh, you got 6 degrees." Well, I asked him what that mean. What that mean? Are you trying to tell me that I didn't know if he'd been facetious or what? You got to throw that up every time we have a conversation? Or are you trying to let me know, but damn, you got all these degrees and you still don't comprehend this, that, and another? I don't live in one spot. Mentally, I am always moving. I am going other places spiritually so. What make you think that I'm going to hover in one spot? My name means wanderer. I wander around in the spirit realm. I am not always in the same place. So you can't pinpoint me to no one place. If you want to do that, Empress Sunshine, you're more than welcome. I will make sure that I dock it so it'll be separate from this video and you can go back and watch it. Missy Woody, you have left me a comment on the last video live I did. Said I look beautiful, but at the same time I look sad. I was very tired. My energy was very drained. I was helping a friend, a very sick friend, get back on their feet and recuperate. And I really appreciate the time that I did have to spend with my friend. You know, I appreciate my friend allowing me to be there, you know, because they was really going through some things. I did get a compliment from a couple of family members. And, but then I also got some not so complimentary messages from another family member. But other than that, you know, I got me some sleep. Woke up with a Charlie horse. What else? I haven't ate because I really don't have a morning appetite. But the crazy part about it, the whole time I was around my friend, I was starving. I wake up in the morning hungry. I had an afternoon appetite, lunch, and then a late night appetite. And I said, whoop, well, this is not normal for me, you know? It's not normal for me to eat like this. And that's the truth. That is the honest God truth. So all I can do is just pray that my friend continue to get healthy and strong. You know? That's all I can say. Hello, England. Hey, James from England. It's good to see you. Okay, the tower. Well, you can send prayers for my friend. I appreciate that, Miss Sunshine. Pray to God open up my friend's eyes, ears, and their heart. All right. So if y'all need my Cash App information, if you don't mind, I will go over to the other screen, to the big screen, and type it in right quick so it'll be in the live chat. All right. I thank you for the 148 people that are in the live. I appreciate you. Thank you for the thumbs up. All right. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe, and comment button. If you're interested in becoming a member, please do so. All right, we got some fantastic things that's about to take place. All right, it's going to be a game changer. All right, I hope y'all enjoy it. All right, give me a couple of days and you'll be able to see some things that's changing. All right, I'm going to be the Gemini. And if anybody know anything about Gemini, that means at any given time, whatever you see, baby, that's what it is, okay? So I'm gonna unleash my Geminis. I'm not gonna hold them back no more. All right? You know, like the Taurus said, let the kid be a kid, something like that. Shit, I'm gonna let Gemini be a Gemini. To a certain extent, because I'm not a liar. I don't like that shit. I'm not a liar, and I don't sleep around. And if I was in a relationship with a man, it'd be one man. Just one man. The whole reason for that is so if anything go down, I know exactly where it came from. All right? And then I could be Matilda the gorilla. Somebody's sad. Somebody's very sad. Somebody's very disappointed. Somebody realized that they made some mistakes. In fact, somebody's eyes are being opened even as we speak. There's somebody that's becoming a seer, and you're in this live now. Take your time and process the things that you hear, you see, and that you feel in your spirit. This is just the beginning. All right. So I got 7 people on the button, right? On the thumbs up button. All right, let's go. Let's see what the meditation balls have to say to each one of y'all. All right, while I'm waiting for Miss Sunshine. Hold on. Zara, I have a question for you, baby. Zara, it seems like to me that you're putting your cards out here because you want me to give you a reading. Are you doing a reading for somebody else? And you need me to interpret for you so you can get paid off of it? I'm trying to understand, Zara. If you want me to teach you tarot, how to read tarot, I'll do my best. But you need to still have some intuition. Or you can take a course up and just go by what you remember. All right, Miss Scooter. Well, Miss Scooter, you're going to be able to keep up. All right? You're going to be able to keep up. So when you see my shit, you're going to know, yeah, I'm on that shit. And I'm going to be about that shit until time for that shit to end. Okay? So, yeah. All right, give me a moment. I'm going over here and type this in right quick. I was listening. I'm back. My apology. I was listening to some music by, I think her name is Jinko Aiko. I probably messed that baby name up. Please forgive me. All right. But I was listening to some music, and I came up with a poem. I said I was going to save it for Friday. I'm going to do my best to read it because I wrote it on the side of a box. Okay. When inspiration hit me, I write down what I got where I can. If I can't find a box, I type it in my phone. If I can't write it in my phone, if I got a crayon, I'll be trying to write that shit down, because when inspiration comes, inspiration don't wait on you. Okay? All right. Let me see. I see something over here. I'm checking Miss Sunshine. Gotcha. I got you, darling. Okay, so did you have a question in particular? Hold on. One more thing, because I want to make sure that we do not blink out. Like last time. You abandoned me. Love don't live here anymore. Ooh.